Yeah, let's try some of these other colors. Hmm. Okay, maybe like that's better. I gotta try these light settings because I feel like this light got a lot more, a lot dimmer. But welcome back to another live stream, everybody. Today we're going to be discussing about some of the topics. We're going to be talking about the Iran war, and we're going to be talking about why I believe this generation is so black pilled, and they're using things like Israel and Donald Trump and all inflation to try to make people give up hope on certain things and whatnot. What's up, Scott? Scott, how you doing? Mm, got something in my throat a little bit. Sorry about that. But how you doing, Scotty Scott? Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Needed to clear my throat a little bit. But how's everybody doing out there today? That's awesome, man. I'm excited to debate with you later. So we said around 8, right? 8:30? Or any time after 5 works for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and share this out with a couple people here. Let me pull up my channel so I can send the link into the Discord. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, but I'm gonna wait for some people to join in first. We got 7 people in here. What's up, everybody? What's up? Okay, 8 PM my time. Good, cool. We'll do it around then. And what do you want to specifically debate about? Are we going to be debating about the Iran war? Are we going to be? Someone said they wanted to debate the LGBTQ thing with me. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, much, much better. Happy Veterans Month, everybody. Trump is doing a fantastic job. I honestly believe the younger generation is black pilled. And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's episode. I understand why the younger generation would be black pilled. In 2021 and 2022, rent prices and home prices went up 40%. 40%. 2021 and 2022. Rent prices went up 40%. I'm 100% 6'5". I'm 100% 6'5". If you want to see that I'm 6'5", why don't you just drop me a $20 super chat? I'll show you my license. I'll show you my identifications. If you want. But let's get the likes way up there, guys. Good afternoon, good morning if you're coming from the from the West Coast. Sorry. I'm in the East Coast. Trump looks orange. Oh no. You're not going to be able to tell how tall I am by standing next to the door. I promise you, I'm 6'5". Going to debate Trump's handling on the Iran war, whether or not from the nuclear deal made Iran more or less likely to obtain nuclear capabilities, and whether the current conflict. They already had nuclear capabilities beforehand. They just had to enrich it, which they were doing. And as far as the Iran nuclear deal that Trump pulled out of, that deal was set to expire anyway. And it allowed Iran a week upfront time. Like we would have to tell Iran, hey, we're coming to look at your nuclear stuff. And they got 1 full week to wait for our arrival. They could move all that equipment out of there in one single week. Anything they had, they could have transported and moved. So that is not a fair deal to America. That is not a fair deal to America at all. So no, we're not gonna. I don't like that deal, and it was set to expire in a couple years anyway. That's what I'm gonna say. But I have deeper, more intrinsic points I can make anyway. But that's just the surface level stuff. That deal is not working. And even if the deal was working, it required us to allow Iran to build up their terrorist regime because we were allowing them to make money. And knowing who's in charge, why would we allow them to make money? What sense does that make? We should have sanctioned them and not had that deal. That would have been way better. And then if they do start to build nuclear things, then bomb them. Because they ain't gonna listen anyway. If they want to do it, they're gonna do it. I got way more keynotes than that though. But we got 188 people in here. We just went live. Can we get the likes up to like 100, please? Listen, I'm just giving you my opinion on the Iranian war. This needed to happen. This needed to happen. And if you don't see that, then I don't know what to tell you. AIPAC does not even receive any money from Israel, brother. AIPAC receives $0 from Israel, so I don't know what you're yapping about. Obama was not the best president ever. I'm not even 100% sure that Obama was born in Hawaii. Maybe he was born in Kenya. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure or not. That's just my opinion, though. But let's get the likes way up there, guys. Come on. Show some love, everybody. If anyone wants to debate or call in, we can do that. If anyone wants to debate or call in, we can do that. Just let me know. We have some guests that are planned already for today, and those people are going to do it. They went through the vetting process or whatnot. That can take some days or not, but if anyone wants to call in right here, right now, they can drop a $200 super chat. We'll get you on stream. We can debate about Iran. You can lie and try to convince me that Israel is controlling our government and that Donald Trump is a puppet to Benjamin Netanyahu because there is no evidence behind that. There is no facts behind that. Actually, when you look at the data and the facts, it says the other thing. It says Donald J. Trump is using Benjamin Netanyahu like his puppet. If he was Kenyan, he couldn't legally run as president. That would make him an illegitimate president if he was from Kenya. But speaking about Africa, in Nigeria, there is a massive Muslim, freaking, a lot of terrorists over there. They're waging jihad on the Christians. They're waging jihad on the Christians. Hey, if you want to do a little quick call in where you don't show your face and you just call in for a couple minutes, you could drop a $50 super chat. We got different prices for different budgets. So just let me know if you want to call in. And we got different prices and we got different offers for different budgets. Yes, jihad is terrorist in Nigeria. Jihad is terrorist in Nigeria. Can you believe that? Those people down in Nigeria are smart. I respect their pastor down there. I forget his name, but he was offered asylum in Australia and several other countries, and he said no. He said no, 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 no. But subscribe, guys. Get those likes up. He said he's going to be a sacrifice if he has to be, just like Jesus would. He's not going to run from his homeland. But guys, listen, for all you people out there that are black pilled, Israel's this, all of y'all, I understand why you're black pilled, but you cannot blame Israel for being the reason you can't afford an apartment or a house because prices went up 40% under Joe Biden in 2 years. And that's just what they tell you. Well, not even in 2 years. In one single year, prices went up from 2021 to 2022. That's when the prices went up. And y'all out here blaming the Jews for the reason you can't afford your first apartment or your first house. That is crazy. It ain't Donald J. Trump's fault either. This is a fact. So stop being black pilled and saying that you're enslaved and you're gonna be, enslaved for your entire life because of the Jews and Trump. Like, that's on you. That's because you want to be enslaved. How can you not support Donald J. Trump? How can you not support Donald J. Trump? Am I serious about what? Can we be real for a second? Yes, obviously the Democrats are our main opposition. But can we finally admit it? Can we finally admit that there is a problem with the right and the left? Can we finally admit there's a group of radical black pilled nihilists that have such a problem with their own personal issues when someone like Charlie Kirk literally got shot in the neck, some of the quote unquote right wings, the fake conservatives, stood up and blamed Israel. Y'all blamed Israel. If that does not show, you know, the level of retardation, the low IQ, the brainwashing, and now these same quote unquote conservatives are blaming Israel and the billionaires for quote unquote keeping them poor. For quote unquote keeping them poor. And then we can say the same thing about the left wing. When Charlie Kirk got shot, they literally stood up and clapped and celebrated and laughed at him. They were sick and deranged. Sick and deranged. That guy that was at that college campus that day, he should be investigated and probably go to prison for standing laughing. I remember his life got ruined because he got caught on tape standing up and clapping, and he tried to make up some excuse. But let's get the likes way up, guys. Show some love, people. If you love your country and you love Jesus, leave me a like. And the Democrats make all these memes about Charlie Kirk. That shit is not funny. That shit is definitely not funny. Definitely not funny. I mean, that's the back then, September of last year, is how the Democrats got their name of Democrats. Not all of them, but that's how they got their name of Democrats. That day is what developed the name Democrats. It was that very day. Before that day, I never in my life referred to these people as Democrats. I have a joke for you guys. Since y'all want to be deranged and say it's Pride Month, okay, I have a joke for you guys. It's not Pride Month, it's Veterans Month. But here's the joke. What do you call a group of transgender superheroes? What do you call a group of transgender superheroes? I got a joke for you guys. Come on, this is all comedy. What do you call a joke of? What do you call a group of transgender superheroes? Come on, somebody has to know the answer. What do you call a group of transgender superheroes? Does anyone have one guesses? Any guesses? Someone said the Rainbow Avengers. That would be pretty funny. What do you call a group of transgender superheroes? We got some random guesses that make no sense. What do you call a group of transgender superheroes? You call them X-Men. You call them X-Men. You call them X-Men. What do you call a group of transgender superheroes? X-Men. I mean, come on, y'all. Is that at least a little bit funny? Is that at least a little bit funny or no? Come on, that was funny, y'all. Everyone laughed. You don't get it? What do you call a homosexual on rollerblades? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's a little bit funnier, honestly. Thank you, Napoleon. Israel in the building! Israel in the building! Napoleon support's awesome, man. I hope you like, subscribe, and share. I hope you guys like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's see if I can go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and notify everyone right there. There is no MAGA Jew here. There is no MAGA Jew here. And so what if there was? MAGA Jew detected? How about now? Is your MAGA Jew detection working now or no? MAGA Jew detected? MAGA Jew detected? No, he's right. MAGA Jew detected. What is good about the Iran war? Regime change. Regime change. Regime change has a long history of working. American regime change has a long history of working. And anyone that says it doesn't just doesn't know American history. We are slowly changing the regime. We took out a lot of people. So yeah, we are changing the regime. Wow, y'all are crazy. How am I engagement baiting? I'm just doing nothing but sitting here talking and y'all are getting frustrated. I'm not even debating anybody. Well, I do see J Money though in the general VC. We'll go ahead and debate with J Money. General VC. J Money. We're on stream, J Money. Hold on. Hold on. Hello? Oh, he's gone, guys. He's gone. You there, buddy? Oh, he's sleeping. You guys don't want to ask? I said we're on stream. Did you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
I said, what do you think, what do you think some of the hard questions you want to ask me right now about Donald Trump?
Any question at all?
Don't make it a troll, but yeah.
When is he gonna stop the war in Iran?
Well, he said it might happen any day now. I know he said that like 6 fucking times, but it could be any day now. Apparently, they're agreeing.
I can't wait for that to happen.
Why? Because of gas prices?
It's yeah.
And, and so Trump can win the midterms?
I don't know about that.
Why does Trump need 22 specialists for his health? Because he's fucking rich. That's why. If you're rich, you should have 22 specialists.
Uh, why does Trump keep sleeping?
When everyone sleeps. What do you mean keep sleeping? He just closes his eyes for a second. Y'all never post any videos about me. Hey Gigi, we're on stream, just so you know. No one ever no one ever freaking posts any videos of me on YouTube saying I'm sleeping on stream. And sometimes my eyes are closed when I go like this. No one ever posts that and says, look, Euro fell asleep on stream like Donald Trump.
You got a screenshots of that when you're like kind of tipsy.
No one posted it and said, look, Euro's asleep. You posted it in the Discord, but no one else on there.
I'm not gonna put it in general chat.
That would be fucked up. Where did Gigi go? She ran.
But there's plenty of times when you kind of look a little bit sleepy, just like your daddy.
No, you're lying.
Just like Daddy Trumpy.
No, he's not sleepy, and I'm not sleepy either.
What? Ask me a question since I don't know that much about.
Okay, here we go. Someone says, do you support integrating Israeli to US military? I've read it. I'm not going to say I've read all 500 documents, but I am like 99% sure that it's not going to be integrating Israeli to US military. All it is they're going to be integrating Israeli intelligence so we can get intelligence all around the Middle East and we don't have to have our people there. We can use the Israelis. And so we can use Israeli drone technology. Those are the only two reasons why. We're not going to integrate our actual soldiers. The US Army isn't going to integrate with the IDF. So I'm fine with it. I think it's going to do a lot of benefit for our country. I think Israel is our greatest ally. And I encourage, if you disagree or have questions about that or thoughts about that, I have multiple articles that I am going to be posting and sending out. But I have a main video coming about Israel soon. We're going to be talking about because we need a breakdown. Everyone just gets confused. All these numbers get thrown out there. We need indisputable financial receipts of the financial relationships between the United States and Israel. We need to see really who gives who more money. And we're going to be doing the full breakdown probably today, probably after this live stream. He dropped someone dropped another super chat. What did he say? Israel would have unrestricted access to our intel. I don't believe that. I can look that up though right now. I can look that up right now, but I do not believe that. But even if they did, even if we did share intel with each other, what would be so bad about that? I don't honestly see a problem with that. Would Israel have unrestricted you there, J Money?
I'm sure, but if you hear the baby, I'm with the baby.
Let's see. Have hell. I just Googled it. It says Section 224 of the proposed fiscal year 2027 National Defense Authorization Act, the United States Israel Defense Technology, a cooperative initiative. It says the short answer is no, not completely unrestricted access to intelligence information or intel. It says the proposal would grant Israel a good amount of unprecedented level of integration into U.S. military technology, data, and systems, procurement, and pipelines. But you have to understand the full financial and military relationship between Israel and the United States. Israel already does all of this for us. They already give us unrestricted intel to all of their stuff. They already give us unrestricted everything to all their data systems, the procurement pipelines, the technology, everything. And Israel invests a lot of money into a lot of money. Why would I not be alive? What's going to happen to me? Is that some kind of threat? Is that another Democrat threat?
Man, so many trolls in the chat. It's not even funny.
I don't get $1 from Israel. If you think you know me,
Who's gonna pick the crops? That's the question.
the white man.
The white man can't even get his hands dirty.
They don't even acknowledge their nukes. Okay, what does acknowledging your nukes do exactly? Why do I have a problem with that? Why would I care about them acknowledging their nukes?
Graham, why are all white men, their hands are so soft?
No, you're
They're
white.
afraid.
You are white. Your hands are soft, but my hands are not soft. My
Down and dirty.
my girl looked at my hands the other day and she said, "What happened to your hand? Did you beat somebody up?" That's what she said.
Who said that?
My girl yesterday when she looked at my hand, she said, "What happened? Did you beat somebody up?" And every
What'd you do? Were
my hands are hard. I'm out here paving concrete, building up.
oh my! I have to see it.
Jews, some Jews are white, some Jews are brown.
Graham,
Just like some Africans are black and some Africans are white. What'd you say?
you're gonna build the wall with Legos like you promised.
Probably. Probably. With the Legos.
Chat, how many people actually put in work? And
The white man built this country. Your ancestors, the white man, built this country. Pentagon put Israeli spy threat critical ally. Yeah, there's a spy threat from everywhere, from everyone. When did they put that out? Recently? Or are you talking about like 60 years ago? The anti-Semitism is crazy. The anti-Semitism is crazy. Okay, if you don't think Jews are white, fine. They're Middle Eastern. If they're not white, are they Middle Eastern then? Because that would be the only other option. They're either white or they're Middle Eastern. Right?
all white or European, right?
Well, yeah, some Israelis are Europeans. But they're also Middle Eastern Europeans. They're mixed breeds. I don't know why we are judging people based on their pigment cells. They literally said Kamalo Anthony had a Ku Klux Klan jury at his trial. That's why he got 35 years. I don't think that's true at all. The Jews did not steal their land. They purchased their land and they lived there than anyone else. The Jewish people are related to the Canaanites. Therefore, the Canaanites are the indigenous people of Israel. Therefore, Jewish people are indigenous. Like, we've been over this all yesterday. What do I think of AIPAC? I think that AIPAC receives $0 from Israel. I actually know that for a fact. AIPAC receives $0 from Israel. Does Israel have nukes? Why are they a critical threat? A critical threat to who? Do I think Israel has nukes? Yes. But they're not a threat. But they could be a threat if anyone got mad at us. Yeah, they could be. What about Lebanon? What about Iran? What about Iraq? I love inflation more than Donald J. Trump because it's way lower than it was under Biden. So I'll handle.
Or just manage. You'll manage.
No, I'll handle. I don't need to manage. I don't need to manage. I just handle.
You gotta manage it, son.
No, I'm not managing shit. I'm handling it. I don't need to manage it. It's not that big of a deal. Big Dome, Golden Dome. Yeah, I hope we get our Golden Dome too. Highest it's been since since 09? Dude, it was 9.1% in 2023. What are you talking about? It was 9.1%. And that's just what they reported to us and told us. You really think inflation is the highest it's been since 09? This isn't even the highest inflation in the last 5 years. Nowhere even close. We're not even halfway to it. Trump did not import more migrants than he deported. That's false as well. We had net negative migration in 2025. Wrong again.
Oh no, they're calling out to Parker again. Debate Parker, debate Parker.
Well, why won't Parker debate me? We don't got enough clout yet. We got to work our way up. Or someone get in contact with him and ask him how much we can pay him for a collaboration. I have people that would probably pay Parker to debate me on camera. As long as he's not asking for something fucking outrageous, we can probably negotiate. Legal immigrants who got skipped over by illegal alien criminal bastards. I call them illegal alien immigrants, just like our federal law does.
MJ Lover, join the Discord and you can debate.
Anyone with the name MJ Lover, that's crazy, my guy. You guys can go through the vetting process. It might take a couple days because we're not just gonna let anyone come on in here and debate me. We gotta make sure you're actually worth the time. If we actually think you're entertaining or you have some kind of shock value or you have some good facts and a little bit of shock value and a bit of entertainment, we'll let you come on for free. But if you don't, then you gotta pay. Or if you're a YouTuber, we'll collaborate with you, sure, for free. If you have your own content and your own channel going. Yeah, I have some other YouTuber friends, but honestly, we don't collaborate with each other. I don't know what's up with the conservative YouTubers. They really don't collaborate too much with each other. The only people that want to collaborate with me is like people that are Democrats or leftists. Hell yeah, Scotty, much appreciated. I gotta sneeze though, guys. Hold on. Happy Friday. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. The conservative YouTubers are not weird. I know plenty of good ones out there. They tell you they want to collaborate all the time, but where's the collaborations at? Go tell people like Dennis Herrera, let's collaborate. Do you know how big of many views we could get if we got Dennis Herrera and ourselves to collaborate? That would break the internet. And we did a call-in episode. Dude, that would break the internet. That would break the internet. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. Someone should set that up. If we had a talk show going together, man, that would be amazing. Like a debate show. Trump has the worst approval in 40 years. Yeah, they said that in Trump's last administration in 2016, and he still got reelected. And not to mention, in the Republican Party, Trump's approval rating is 87%. The Democrat Party approval rating is the lowest in history. In 250 years, this is the lowest approval rating for the Democrat Party. 20%. 20%.
What car do you think Trump is driving?
Probably his Lamborghini.
Lambo?
You never seen his Lamborghini Diablo?
What color is it?
I think red. Yeah. He used to drive that thing back in the 1990s.
Man, that's just. That car has the butterfly doors. I had to back one up one time. pretty cool.
Oh, this guy is a real funny guy. Here, buy yourself 0.89 gallon of gas. Lol. No, that's gonna afford me a. That's actually gonna afford me a coffee, a donut, and a gallon of gas. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So I'm actually gonna try to see how long $5. See how long $5 just stretched me. Y'all complaining about money, but I just told y'all how long I could make $5 stretch. We're gonna get 1 gallon of gas, we're gonna get a coffee, and we're gonna get a, what was the other thing I said, a donut?
No, Graham, tell him to put my name in the super chat. That way you can give the money my way. Send it my way.
They said you gotta drop a super chat and you gotta say it's for J Money.
That way, and Cali, support Cali. We're in a deficit.
No, you guys are not in a deficit, you're a donor state. What are you talking about? Cali's the best donor state in the country. You guys definitely don't have the largest debt in the country.
Why is it where I used to live at? It's like a ghost town now.
Oh my god. Because the economy in California is doing very well because of Gavin Newsom. Oh, so that's all just a lie. That's what I thought. I thought it was all just a lie.
No, all the stores that were business owned are all shutting down. Even the malls.
Oh, so California, everything in California is shutting down. The taxes are too high. The businesses are getting crushed. They're not even the fourth largest economy in the world. They went to the fifth largest because they lost their position. And they have the highest per capita homeless rate in the world. In the world, per capita, highest homeless rate.
Yeah, that's what the majority of the population is.
Oh, you know what they're saying now? They're saying our power grid works. Yeah, so does the rest of the fucking country. I don't know the Texas power grid. Does the Texas power grid not work good? I don't live in Texas. I live in Florida. Our power grid works perfect.
California is still a donor state. The debt doesn't affect any of those other metrics. Somebody said in the chat.
I already told you a gallon of gas is not $7 fucking. And why are you speaking in Arabic? I don't, or some squiggly line shit. I don't speak that. Is that Arabic? What language is that? Y'all are making fun of Texas's power grid. Okay, cool. Okay, I've been to Germany and France. It's not really that impressive, to be honest with you. And also, California is like 5 times the size of Germany or France. So how are you even comparing a state that's like multiple sizes bigger than a country?
Yeah, you think I should move to Texas since it's cheaper over there to own a house?
I think so. That looks like the moves.
Shit. A fucking duplex out here costs $5,000 a month.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. You can literally get a fucking house with the fucking pool and the jacuzzi anywhere in the fucking country. Other than New York for that much. And California.
It took somebody that I work with to have two retirement just to move out of California. Forms of retirement.
Damn. You probably have to move to Mexico or something. I don't know. Iowa here, man. Iowa is oof. I'm glad I'm not from Iowa. I'll just put it like that. Where do you live at, Drift? Drift says his mortgage is $1,300 a month. He must have locked in. He must have locked in 2019. California is a debtor state, man. I wish you'd get educated on that. They have the highest debt in the country, more debt than any other state. I'm pretty sure it might even be more debt than every other state combined. So no, they are not a surplus state. For the last 4 years, ever since Gavin Newsom has gotten into office, it has not been a surplus state.
And we still got those fucking potholes.
And he said they still have those fucking potholes.
Never gonna fix those potholes. Never.
Northern Minnesota on the Canadian border, your interest is 4.6%. Okay, not bad, but not nearly as low as I expected. You must have gotten a good deal for a property up there then. Or maybe you paid it down some. That's why your mortgage is low. I don't know.
How much is your oil prices? I have no idea. How much is yours ground?
Oil prices? Is he talking about gas prices? I think oil prices are 85 a barrel. But hey, take a look. I agree with what Scotty said 100%, man. That is some advice right there. He says, "Yeah, I also give financial advice. You cannot simply live on Social Security. You should also have a 401k. Only match your employer, a Roth IRA, put 290 a check to max it out, and a brokerage." Yeah, that's pretty smart, man. That's pretty smart.
Join the Discord, and then we'll probably have your advice.
He's in the Discord. He's in the Discord already. That's a good investment. He's joining the stream later. He's at work right now.
Oh,
He's gonna come on at 8.
on the 8th?
No, at 8:30, I think, or at 8. Around then.
You said on the 8th. Like, that already passed.
Oh yeah, probably next month. No. Israel first or America first, J Money? Israel. Israel. Has the national debt gone up or down under Trump? Has the national debt gone up or down under every single president for the last 60 years? Up or down under every single president in the last 60 years? If you're asking about the total debt added yearly, the total debt added yearly went down. Joe Biden added $1.8 trillion in 2024. 1.8 trillion dollars to the debt. Donald J. Trump added $1.7 trillion to the debt in 2025. But it's probably more than that this year, to be fair. But every president for the last 60 years has. I didn't dodge the question. I answered the question. I said, yes, every single president for the last 60 years has had the deficit increase under their presidency. Yes. Even the smartest, arguably the smartest man in the world, arguably one of them, but definitely the richest man in the world, one of the best money managers and one of the best investors and entrepreneurs in the world, was literally sent to the White House to try to figure out how to lower the deficit. If he couldn't figure it out, we might be screwed. If he couldn't figure it out, or the bureaucracy and the bureaucracy and all the politicians pushing him left and right didn't allow him to do so, then I think we're screwed. He needs to tell us whatever the reason he wasn't able to do it, that he got kicked out of Washington, D.C. I know his term was up. I know he only had 90 days on the job or whatever, but if he couldn't figure out how to lower the deficit, we might be screwed. It actually might be over. That's what I'm saying. Really? We need to cut all this welfare. We need to cut all this free shit. Because how can we keep going if we just keep giving handouts left and right? And we need to get rid of these illegal alien immigrants. Illegal alien immigrants cost us $451 billion a year. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. So illegal alien immigrants cost us more than any foreign wars every single year by hundreds of billions. Trump didn't post himself as Jesus. No, military does not cost more. Military budget? Oh yeah, the military budget does cost more, but we need the military. I thought you were talking about the military on the border, but if you're talking about our total military, yes. Our total military does cost more. We need our military. We can't live without it.
We'll be fine with the National Guard.
Instead of the military? No, we need the military. What if China comes and invades us?
National Guard will handle it.
No, they won't, dude. No, they won't. I'll discuss anything you want, brother. You just gotta drop some super chats. I'm all up for it. I answer every single super chat question. You can ask me your hardest question. Go ahead and go for it. I don't think we should get out of every country we are protecting. Because global conflicts, as you can see, increases oil prices. So if we let more global conflicts occur, that means oil prices are going to go up more. But sometimes we have to go into conflict to avoid more global conflicts. So then we're forced to fight, right?
One in chat's asking for a room tour.
If you want a room tour so badly, drop a $50 super chat. I'll give you a room tour. I'm going somewhere else next month. I'm moving to somewhere else. So next month, if y'all want a crib tour, maybe we'll give that. I kind of doubt it, but maybe. Maybe. Possibly. It's 50-50 on that. But you will see more of the new crib than you see now. Because I just recorded this one room. So I answer every single super chat. Oh, troll. Your literal name is Troll. Your literal username is Troll. Adios. Israel is evil. Trump is weak and flaccid. No, he's not weak, and Israel's not evil. How is Israel evil? Do you just want to drop a $50 super chat and call in, and we can debate how you think Israel's evil? Because Israel is not evil. Most of the people that say Israel is evil just are broke and are living at home when they're 35 years old. That's what I've seen from most of the people that just randomly hate Israel and they're anti-Semitic. Anti-Semitism is honestly a disease in the brain. It's kind of like Trump derangement syndrome. It has very similar qualities. How is Israel evil? Don't tell me Israel is evil. Tell me how Israel is evil. They've saved millions of lives, both through stopping terrorism in the U.S. and terrorism around the world. I don't believe any country is evil. Even North Korea, I don't think that they're inherently evil. I think some people in the government are evil. I think Kim Jong-un and some of those people that torture and starve people are evil. But I don't think the whole country or the government's all evil. Yeah, North Korea. I think there's probably some good people in the government of North Korea. But obviously, the majority of the people running the show probably aren't too good. I don't know. You love Jews. Israel is evil. What is evil about Israel? Is it the land? Is it the government? Is it the country? What's evil about it? What is it, J Money?
So Germany has the best super team. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, that's because they got a bunch of third worlders to come on their soccer team, right? See, if you say it's Netanyahu, that's a fair criticism. But at the same time, I don't think Benjamin Netanyahu is all that evil. Definitely not considering people like Ben Guyver and those more right wing conservatives, far right wing Israeli politicians. No, there is no genocide going on in Israel. Describe a genocide. Define a genocide, and then I'll tell you why it's not a genocide. It's the ethnic cleansing of people. Israel has 2 million Palestinians coexisting inside of Israel with no problems. With plenty of videos out on the internet, you can see where they have no problems. Palestinians, Christian Palestinians, Muslim Palestinians living in Israel. And even when they invaded into Gaza, they dropped leaflets and flyers down from the sky and knocked door to door, letting the people know that they're going to strike. They are the most humane military in the world. The United States government would never go up to a place that we're going to strike and knock door to door or drop pamphlets. We would just strike the whole civilian neighborhood. We don't care. But Israel let them know they were coming. How is that? You can say it's not real, but the lost lives are. Yes, it's a war. The war is real. The genocide is not. The war is real. I think it's unfortunate that Palestinian women and children had to lose their lives. I think it's unfortunate that I think it's unfortunate that young Palestinian children were brainwashed as young as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old to carry firearms and aim at Israeli targets as children.
Did more of a genocide with the 9/11, and then calling innocent people surgeons, or what do they call them? Surgeons.
I don't remember that exactly, but I'm sure he did. He did. Obama did genocide American people. If you want to call unaliving someone genocide. I'm pro Second Amendment and pro First Amendment.
Innocent people during that, I think, Afghani war that got called surrogates, and that's the reason why they can get unalived.
Yeah, that's crazy. Then what makes a genocide? If it's an ethnic cleansing, there's no ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. Israel spent their own money to fly 150,000 Palestinians out of the country before the war started. So,
What is Joseph talking about? The blacks have been at war against the whites and their allies since day one. That's a lie.
that's what they're trying to make you believe, though. They want you to believe that. That way they can separate us.
I think the Latinos versus blacks has been a thing since I guess the 1980s or 1970s.
Yeah, I know in California prison it's way different than Florida prison. They separate y'all by race. In Florida prison, they don't do that. But in California, blacks hang out with blacks, whites hang out with whites.
They separate by tattoos, I think, too.
Oh, here we go. This guy says Israel will do anything to get more land. What land have they ever conquered? Palestine was their land the entire time. Look up the legal ownership of the Palestinian land. Look up who has the legal ownership of the Palestinian land. Samaria, Palestine, they all pay taxes to Israel. And all their land legally is under the jurisdiction of the Israeli government, and it always has been. Israel has not added any land to the country in 50, 60 years.
Oh my God, taco sauce, get on here.
Palestine does not predate Israel. The Arabs did not the Arabs did not even come into Israel until 600 years after Jesus died. Where did the Arabs come from? They come into Israel. Where did they come from exactly? Where did the Palestinian people come from? Where did the Arabs that came into the West Bank come from? Do you have any idea what year, when that was exactly? That was 600 years after Jesus died. That was during the Ottoman Empire's takeover of the Roman conquered Israeli land. That's when they came. And that's when they started, the radical Muslims started doing a genocide through Europe. And they got a piece of Israel. It was the West Bank, but the Israeli people agreed to coexist with them peacefully. That was 600 years after Jesus died. Palestine is not mentioned in the Bible. It's not mentioned in the Quran. It's not mentioned in any of that stuff. It's all fake. It's not in there. What's up, Josh? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What about the Crusaders? They were unalive and left right back in the day. Yeah, the only reason we had, what was it, 200 or 300 years of the Crusaders was because of 500 years of Muslim persecution. Oh, Johnny Cash is good, man. Johnny Cash is fire. Johnny Cash is fire. I appreciate that super chat. The Bible doesn't determine which nations may exist. Well, you're the one that said Palestine predates Israel. Look this up. Google it. Read a history book. I want this lie to stop spreading. Palestine does not predate Israel. There's no history book. There is no source you will find that tells me that. Jesus loves you. That's awesome, Scotty. Scott, I appreciate you adding that into the Discord. Jesus would be disappointed in America. He would be disappointed in a lot of countries, probably every country. What's your point? Jesus was perfect. Are you even a Christian? Are you even a Christian?
Are you even a Catholic at that? Catholic.
Shout out to Catholics and the Christians. He's an atheist. What's against the Bible? The Bible tells you Jesus is the only perfect man because he's God. Jesus would have been disappointed in all of us. Exactly, that's my exact point, but he did die for our sins. The whole reason he died for our sins was because he was disappointed in all of us. He literally looked around and saw that no one was perfect. Canadian taco benders should try to put for the Olympic long jump? What the hell is a taco benders? Oh my gosh.
I think he meant vendors. Yeah, we are live.
Someone said you won't get famous. I don't give a damn about getting famous. I don't do this because I care about fame. I do this because I love talking to y'all. And I find it enjoyable. Think I give a damn about freaking fame? Fame is not a reward. Fame is a result of something you probably don't want. Because I don't know about you, but I want to be able to go to the mall. I want to be able to walk down the street and be left alone. I don't like random people coming up to me. If someone came up to me in real life and said, "Hey, I seen you from YouTube," I would, probably, pull something out of my pocket that would probably send me to jail because I would be frightened, to be honest, because that would be weird as fuck to me.
He wants to help.
Taco Bender? Taco Bender. Hey, thank you, Josh. I appreciate that, man. What is Taco Bender saying? Oh, he's gone. Oh, that taco sauce guy. That's who they're talking shit about. I couldn't figure out who they were talking shit about. Man, Israel has done so much for America. I don't think any country has done for much as for America as Israel ever in 250 years. So to say that they're evil is kind of crazy to me. $9,000 you got paid. Jesus, Josh. Congratulations, my boy. Oh no, I hope people won't be like that in real life. We can disagree, but there should be no violence. I agree, but if you randomly come up to me, I don't know, I might be frightened. I might be frightened. There'll be no violence, but I'll be frightened. I'll be like, what the fuck? Maybe frightened isn't the right word. I'll be surprised. I'll be shocked. W element. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. W element. NATO? What do you want to talk about? NATO all of a sudden? We are NATO.
Ask in the chat if you want to the Discord link real quick.
Okay. I'll give you guys the Discord link if you want to debate me real quick. Hopefully this works. I'm literally copying it right from the Discord. That's amazing, man. You told me about that before. That's fucking sweet, dude. That is fucking sweet. Did I post the link? Did the link get sent? I don't see it. I did post it on my end though.
Let's see. I forgot I was even in voice chat, to be honest. I was sleeping.
Fuck it. Hey, hell yeah, dude, you're the fucking man. W Josh. W fucking Josh. W Josh. Trump is not owned by Israel. Trump is not owned by anybody. You wish Trump was owned. You Democrats have no power over Trump. No one has any power over Trump. $100 super chat. W Josh. W. Everyone spam W in chat. W in chat, boys. W in chat.
Josh, you forgot to put my name.
He didn't put your name for a reason.
I'm supposed to get that. I'm the guest.
W, right, Scotty? Trump is owned by Israel. Once again, man, I'm willing to have a conversation with you about this. I'm willing to have a conversation with you about this, but Tom Pepin says you don't Dustley says you don't get shit. That's what he said.
Get all the honors. They get all the gift cards.
Man, PlayStation 5? What do you think about the new Nintendo Switch or PlayStation 5? Which one is better? The base level PlayStation 5 or the Nintendo Switch?
The Switch 2 is better for
Nintendo stuff? PlayStation 5, he says. I never had a PlayStation 5 before. I'm kind of thinking about getting one when I move in a month or two. But I had Xbox all my life.
can't play Mario Kart on PS5.
This guy is right. He said, "Why talk about something you can't afford?" Yeah, I agree. But if I did get the new Switch, would me and J Money drop in on Mario Kart?
The game's fun as fuck.
This guy, he has two one for sale, two PS5s. He built a custom PC. I honestly need a custom PC, but I mean, I have that one PC I have. It's kind of custom, but I'm not gonna be able to use that one too much.
I have a PS5 Pro and I have the Slim in my living room.
I'm probably gonna get banned off Xbox Live if I went on there. Is it the same thing with PlayStation? If you say a curse word, if you say like a slur, you'll get banned.
Can't say shit.
Holy shit! Your custom PC is for $6 fucking thousand. That's wild. I don't got money like that for a gaming PC. This guy keeps spamming. Iran is 6 months away from a nuclear bomb since 1986. Iran is 6 months away from a nuclear bomb since 1986. Okay. No, let him have his freedom of speech.
That's not fucking freedom of speech. That's fucking protesting.
He just dropped it 2,000. Man, that's still way out of my budget. 4,000? The most I ever paid for anything was my MacBook Pro in 2019 when it was other than like something physical, not like a car or like anything like that. But the most expensive thing I ever bought was a computer, my current computer. It was a MacBook Pro.
Graham, why aren't mods removing the Trump 2020 thing?
What Trump 2020 thing?
Well, there's a lot of Trump stuff. Why aren't the mods removing that again?
What thing? What?
Trump is appealing people for
What car do you have that costs 95,000? Your Mustang costs 95,000? What is that? A GT 500?
Where are the mods?
There's a bunch of mods in chat. They're timing people out. Don't time anybody out. Oh, here's a 2017 GT 500. I saw your Mustang. I did not know that it was a fucking GT fucking 500, dude. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Dude, I definitely need to come to where you're at in to Virginia and get a ride in the fucking GT 500. That would be fucking wild.
G2?
You heard of that car before?
Yeah. That's the car that they use for what was that? Gone in 60 Seconds?
I haven't seen that. His car is 900 fucking 50 horsepower. Jesus, bro. Jesus.
Dude, you haven't seen Gone in 60 Seconds? That movie's that's a goated
A
movie.
2022 Q8 is literally a woman's car. That's a rich housewife's car. I hate to tell you that. It's like a rich housewife's car. That's literally like a rich housewife's car. Like a Q8, especially if you don't have the RS version or the R version or whatever it's called.
There's a reason why there's a Q in front of it.
He said you can't tell me to slow down. He said you can't tell me to slow down. You need to let me drive that thing, bro. You need to let me drive that thing. Gone in 60 Seconds, great movie. I never seen it, but Scotty Scott has seen it.
Yeah, what's the car called? Eleanor? I think it's called Eleanor.
Eleanor. Oh, the name of it? Yeah, I don't know the name of what he names his car.
Each car has a name, so they don't lose track of what car they got. It's pretty sick.
I mean, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. You could tune your car, but you probably didn't even tune it. He said you're not driving it. My transmission is more than a McDonald's manager's yearly salary. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Can we get to 50 likes? Stage 1, that's decent, but you need to get it up to stage 2 or stage 3.
Do you like the Mustang Boss?
The what?
Mustang Boss, BOSS.
I've never seen him. Wait, is he the guy that runs those Mustangs on the drag strip?
Oh, no. It's a type of Mustang.
No, I never heard of it.
I have one.
He said, "Fuck yes, Mustang Boss." You really have one?
I haven't.
But does it run though?
Yeah, it's still running.
Damn, why the fuck don't you take it out?
It's in storage, and also I have the Mustang Saline.
What the fuck? Damn. Mustang Saline? I never heard of that one, but I need to look these up.
I was always into muscle. Element, you ain't ready.
Every oddity.
LA boys are big on muscle, right?
Nah.
I won't even race my fucking 1969 Camaro with him.
Why? Because it'll fall apart?
Take my 1969 Camaro. It's a pair with black racing stripes.
Jesus. He says you're not ready. He says you're not ready. Right.
What is it? I also have a 1969 fucking session called.
Oh, he knows all the names of the cars in the movie. Eleanor was the 1967 Shelby. The GT500 was and the GT500. Panama was the Jaguar XJ. Virginia was the Ferrari 50. Marcelina, Jessica was the Plymouth Hemi. I mean, he got all the names for him.
That was a big list. But yeah, so there's a reason why my 1969 Nova is sitting, because I blew the motor racing someone.
Is the tarp okay? I don't know. Maybe it just looks crooked. Hold on. Is the tarp okay? Probably. Is the tripod okay? Probably not. Dusty's tripod got broke at the No Kings protest. And by the way, this Sunday, I might go to a No Kings protest. I'm not 100% sure. But we are going to be filming a No Kings protest here on Sunday. Either in Florida or we're going to remotely I'll be in this location and Dusty will be in Tennessee. So that's what we'll probably do, likely.
Hopefully they don't start with the assaults again.
Well, it'll just be Dusty and two guys with them. So hopefully there is they'll assault a couple more people.
Pay me $2K, Dusty, for security right now.
Well, you're gonna have to carry a gun. You're gonna have to carry a gun.
I would get the license to carry.
You don't even need a license. We're just gonna give you the gun, and you're gonna come to Tennessee and hold it. That's it.
But what about fingerprints? Do they care about fingerprints?
Nope, you don't need any of that. You don't need anything.
I have to bring my bandana and wipe the gun down for my fingerprints.
Yeah, because this gun is probably who knows where it's been. Who knows what it's been used for.
Damn.
He wants to see something. He says start a poll. What should we start a poll about, y'all? What should we start a poll about? Y'all left me quickly today. We were at like 150 and y'all left me quick, huh? I gotta somehow create a poll.
You're not talking enough about Israel.
Yeah, I'm not talking enough about Israel. Mustang or Corvette, chat? Mustang or Corvette?
Mustang over Corvette. Mustang. All day.
Why? Are you a commie?
Fuck no.
Josh says Corvette. Really?
Corvette's not. I mean, The Corvettes, though, the best thing they have is the fucking 1999 Corvette is the best ones, I believe.
Yeah, the older body. Yeah, those are the better ones. I can literally play some weird games on here, but I don't know how it won't let me start a poll for whatever reason. Yeah, for whatever reason, I can't even freaking start a poll. Oh, Bass Bro got his feelings hurt.
Close to getting the Honda Prelude.
Really? You're gonna get the Honda Prelude?
Yeah, for the commuter.
That's gonna be your wife's car?
Nah, it's the wrong car. It's gonna be my car.
So that one is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he said the Prelude is fire.
Body is like fucking sick.
You already got 15 other cars. Why don't you drive one of those?
Powerful, dude.
He said he drove the new Prelude.
I did too. I test drove it already.
And what did you think? It was good driving?
Yeah, there's a sport mode.
And was it fast?
Yeah, we took it on the freeway.
Was it decently fast or was it like surprisingly fast? He said they're smooth. That's what he thought.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And
What's up, Ahmed? Is it hybrid?
the one I want is a sport.
Oh. He says it's a little bit fast. If his car's 1200 horsepower and he says that, that's kind of halfway decent. Or 900 horsepower, I mean, that's kind of decent. That's definitely kind of decent. But what's the difference between the regular Prelude and the sport one? He drove the hybrid one. I guess one's electric, right? And one
Yeah, the hybrid is
is the hybrid fast.
purchase itself, and then the sport, it's just all gas.
Why don't you want the hybrid then?
It's pretty gay.
You just think hybrid. You just think electric is gay. He said, "Well, is it? It's not automatic anymore. Is it still automatic or no? The electric one, the hybrid one."
I don't think so.
He said the one you're talking about is automatic, right?
Yeah,
So that's pretty sweet.
stick is fucking too complicated for me.
But I will say that I could see you in a Nissan Z, but that's stick, so you're not gonna be able to drive that. But stick is pretty fun. But it gets boring if you drive far distances or you're in that California traffic.
I think the last time I drove stick was in a Golf.
I could see you driving a Golf too. That's hilarious.
That was pretty fun.
Did you have that as your car or were you just driving someone else's car?
I was grandpa's.
Oh, that's pretty nice though. That's pretty nice.
At the time, all the cars were stick.
Yeah, all the cars in Europe are stick. I'm really not that good at driving with stick, but if I had a stick shift, I probably could learn to drive pretty quick. But how do you drive all those classic old schools if you don't know how to drive?
They're just sitting there.
Exposed, exposed, exposed. You can't even drive the old school. Oh my god. You don't know how to drive stick. You don't have any of those cars. There's no fucking way. Those are cars that you would want to drive stick if you knew how to drive stick.
I'm saying the where I have it posted at, they're all fucking next to the detail shop, and I just turn them on, run them for a little bit. That way the motor could be cool, and then I take it to get detailed, and then I put it back in storage.
That's crazy. How often do you go do that?
Say once a month.
Every single one of them? You got 14 cars, you gotta go once a month for each of them? Or you just go, like, one day and take all 14 of the cars?
That's too much. You know how much I would pay for each one for details?
Yeah, no kidding. That would be thousands of dollars. That would be, like, 3 or 4 grand just for detailing that many cars. How does one person afford 14 cars when I can't even afford one? It's kinda like this, they work really hard, like, 18 hours a day, and that's how they get 14 fucking cars. What's up, Tom? What's up, what's up? Hey, I appreciate that, Scotty. I'm excited for our conversation, tonight. I'm looking forward to talking with you. I said I would donate to support the channel, but it didn't go through the first time. Looking forward to debating later at work. Just listening. That's awesome. We're just having fun. We're not talking about anything too specific. There's not much going on other than the whole Iran situation. Yeah, that's J Money. That's J Money with me. Time is asking if that's you. I said, yeah, that's him.
What the fuck is a cracking ease?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I didn't even try to read that because I don't know what that is. And I don't know what that's. Is that some kind of new word? Sounds like a nice slang word. Or it sounds like a really bad slur, doesn't it?
Fucking Portuguese.
Crack addict Portuguese mix. Crack geese. That's crazy. That is literally crazy.
Feel the love.
L. Graham promoting working 18 hours a day. That's unhealthy. I'm not promoting it. You just asked me my advice how you can get 14 cars. I said work 18 hours a day.
Well, you need the weekend job.
Honestly, why the fuck would you want 14 cars in the first place? Like, why would you even want that? Do you have any idea the kind of headache that would cost? I mean, unless you can afford a whole-time crew to also take care of your 14 cars.
Well,
That's how those.
you don't get insurance. You just put it on inoperable.
Well, I don't know. I would be driving those 14 cars. So that means I could drive a different car every other day or every day, pretty much. Just rotate through them.
Yeah,
I would only drive the same car twice a month.
I do drive Mustang Saline a lot. That's my baby. It's all black.
All black? Prove it. What do you want me to do, Jeff? You want a day in life?
Somebody said the fantastic Donald Trump.
He said F Donald. Oh no, the baby. Oh no, the baby. Hmm?
She's fine.
She's fine. Yeah, how many cars does Time own? He owns 5 or 6 cars. How about you ask him about him working hard?
But the first word my baby says is
Jeff.
Donald Trump.
Oh, that would be fantastic, man. Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. You're right, actually, Jeff. You don't clock into a job for 18 hours a day because there's very few jobs where you clock into a job for 18 hours a day. The people that work 18 hours a day are either people that have day jobs, maybe they're doing something, and then they have a second business, maybe they have the what is it called? What's that auction site? WhatsApp? Maybe they have like an auction business on WhatsApp they do on the side. Well, then tell that to Jimmy Snow. Because Jimmy Snow, your own butt buddy, says he has 25 employees. Is that not a business? He has 25 employees. Is that not a business? Literally, he has 25 employees. So there's plenty of YouTube. YouTube is a business. That is proof of it right there. No, that's not different. I've hired people to create some of my thumbnails. I've hired people to help me with certain things on my YouTube time to time. So how is it different? That means people also work for me. Yeah, I have a whole network of people too. I have a whole network of people too. People that can do my thumbnails, people that can help me out with my editing, people that can do get me in contact with other content creators. Yeah, it's a whole network. That's how a business works. It might be hard for you to realize that, but that's how a business works. A whole network. You're right. But let's get the likes up. Like, subscribe, share. I figure we'll probably go for about 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes on the stream because the views are down.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
We're just chilling. We're just chilling right now.
Most of the people in here are probably from the Discord anyway.
Yeah, they are, honestly. So, but what do you think about that Wolverine game, actually? Because if I do get the PS5 in the future, maybe in a month or two, I would get that Wolverine game.
It's very, very gory.
Is it?
Yeah. The thing is more gory than fucking Mortal Kombat, to be honest.
Really? I never got. What was the last Mortal Kombat that came out? Mortal Kombat 12?
Mortal Kombat 1.
No. Mortal Kombat 10? A lot.
Then it was X, then 11, and then they stopped at 11 to start over at 12, at 1. Because the storyline is everybody's starting over from scratch, supposedly.
Oh, jeez. I'm way behind. The last one I had was Mortal Kombat 11.
Just PS5, that's it. Actually pretty cheap right now. There's a couple of them going on sale because they want to move the product because of the Wolverine.
How much is it?
I think they're like $350.
$350. Okay. But the PlayStation, the Pro is like 700 though, right?
I have to get the Pro because it's the same thing as the Slim. That's why I bought the Slim versus the Pro.
Damn.
Or you can just get the Xbox because
I have an Xbox already.
you have the most recent one,
No, I have the old ass one from like 10 years ago.
360.
Nope, the Xbox I have the original Xbox, the X.
Oh yeah, so that's not 10 years ago, bro.
It came out in 2014, dude. That's over 10 years ago. That's 12 years ago.
Man, I feel old.
Josh, I'm gonna keep that in mind. If I buy a PS5, it might be from you if you already have 25 games installed. What do you think? 25 games for 500? I can buy it right now if I want to. I'm just in the process of moving somewhere else. So why would I do that right now when I'm gonna have to move all my shit again?
It depends if the games are actually worth it or not.
And plus, I don't really like to play video games that much. It becomes an addicting bad habit. But I like to play them maybe for like an hour or two a week. Would be nice. So I don't really need like the best setup.
OG Xbox.
I like the 360 too, honestly. I wouldn't even hate on getting the 360.
I think the black one, the 360 Slim, was like the best one.
Remember the Ring of Death?
It didn't have Ring of Death. The one that had the Ring of Death
Well,
was
the Slim was the one that fixed it. The Slim is the one that fixed that. That's the whole reason they came out with it, because it fixed the Ring of Death.
and they also have the Elite 2, which is harder to find.
Oh yeah, I've never heard of that.
It's all black, and that's the one where it fixed the Ring of Death.
The 360 was the best console. It was the very best console with the best games. I honestly wish the whole world could go on a trend of just going back to the 360.
Dude, Halo 3 was my top.
I'm not gonna get freaking drafted, Ahmed. There's no draft happening. We didn't have a draft for Afghanistan, but sure, if I get drafted, I'll call you to come to the front lines of the Middle East and fight alongside of me with whatever your terror organizations you have over there where you live at can come help me.
I might consider buying the Xbox that the person's selling, so I
The,
could flip it.
the PlayStation, you mean?
Whatever he wants.
He said he wants to sell a PlayStation 5 with 25 games on it for $500.
That's way too cheap.
And he said two controllers. Two controllers, PlayStation 5, brand new, $500, 25 games on it. They're downloaded games, I think, right, Josh? Does that change anything?
Uh, okay, so when you try to resell a PlayStation 5 that has downloaded games, uh, you won't be able to have access to it
Because you have to load into the profile.
unless he stays signed in or logged in.
He said he doesn't need the money, he just doesn't need the PlayStation 5. So if you want to hit him up and ask him about that, you can. He's in the Discord. I'll tag you both.
Element, isn't that what the Nigerians say?
What's up? What's up? How you doing? What?
Isn't that what the Nigerians say when they scam them? I don't need the PS5, but I'm giving it away. And then they want you to just ship it out.
He could probably do it. He could do it probably through friends and I mean not friends and family for a package through PayPal. But I don't think he would scam you anyway. I kind of doubt that. He did just drop like a $200 super chat. He has to turn himself into jail for the weekend tonight, but he'll be back Sunday evening. Hey, at least you're not in jail permanently. You can, I don't know, you can do some kind of productive stuff in jail if you only have to go there on the weekend. That's the way I look at it. It gives your life some interesting story, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that circumstance, but you can always look at the positives in any circumstance. It's not always doom and gloom. It's not always bad. I mean, you did just get $9,000 too. So if you got paid $9,000, I mean, if you're in a bad circumstance, you might as well look at it with a positive perspective, right? You sit in a cell for 2 days, I sleep. I would probably refuse to sleep. If it was only 2 days, I'd probably refuse to sleep. I would probably do something else. I don't know. I'm not trolling. I'm just being, I don't know. You could sleep. Sleep would be one way of it. You could sleep for 2 days and the other 5 days of the week, no sleep. That makes sense, right? He says it's soft.
think people go to jail to work out and be better.
Yeah. Well, he only has to check into the jail on the weekend. I'm being serious. What other mindset would you go into jail? What other mindset would you go into jail with?
They also have a get your religion straight.
That too. You can read the Bible. Read the Bible and do push-ups. I mean,
Some fantastic friends.
try to stay away from the criminals, but you can get a lot of good stories out of people.
All those I dare you to interview someone wearing your mega hat in jail.
Dude, how the fuck are you gonna get a MAGA hat in a jail? They probably make him put on an orange jumper, dude. They're not gonna get a fucking MAGA hat in the jail, dude. If he got a MAGA hat in the jail, they're probably gonna give him more prison time. Or give him more jail time.
Just put in birthday cake, right?
Jesus was not Antifa. Jesus was not against capitalism and corporation. Where does it say that in the Bible? I love my neighbors. I don't spew hate. You're spewing hate right now. I can't take you. Josh, hit me up in the Discord. I'm going to send Josh an invite to talk with us right now. There you go, Josh. Peace out, y'all. Much love. Thank you again.